What's up YouTube, Capital G here. This is some absolutely fantastic news that I don't think anybody can be upset over. Apprentice Illusion Magician is getting that reprint, and this isn't just big for Dart Magician fans like myself. This is big for like everybody in the community, because if I'm not mistaken, and if I am, just feel free to correct me in the comment section, I believe that Apprentice Illusion Magician being a Shonen Jump promo meant that it wasn't actually legal in Europe. I could be wrong about that, but if so, that is a very big deal, because now all the Europeans are going to be able to have this card. Basically, everybody is going to be able to get a copy of Apprentice Illusion and just a whole mess of other good cards. It says that some of the confirmed reprints are Dark Magical Circle, looks like Eternal Souls is going to get reprinted, Cyber Dragon Infinity, and Cyber Dragon Rampage is also going to be in there. I thought it was Cyber Rampage Dragon. Okay, this is coming from Carlancho's store, so you know it's in Spanish, so maybe the translation is a little off there. And I know that there are some of you young folk out there with better eyes than me, old man Cap G, but I had to look at the picture. I brought it up in Photoshop and I had to zoom in about 10 different times, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this right here, this is definitely Apprentice Illusion. You can kind of tell by the way she's standing. You can see this is clearly, this is clearly Dark Magical Circle. This is probably Eternal Soul, and this is the brand new Fusion Monster. And this is such a huge deal because, you know, I've got a regional myself in about a month. I think it's like the 3rd week in October, and I really didn't know what to play or even if I was going to go. Like, I really enjoy Weather Painters, but those won't be legal. And then everything else in the format is going to be, you know, just either I don't like it or expensive. And the deck that I really enjoy is Dark Magician. I feel like Dark Magician is an amazing deck, but man, you guys know it's so expensive. It wasn't even a month ago that Apprentice Illusion was like $125 card, and now that everybody's gonna have access to it, I can't see this baby being more than like 15 bucks. I mean, well, maybe she'll be like 20, because with all due respect, she's probably the second biggest reason that people are going to buy this. Well, no, I would say probably the first, and then the second would be the new Fusion Monster. But there's so much value in here. Obviously, you know, it's gonna make her price drop a little bit, and that's definitely good news for me, because as much as I love Dark Magician, I was not gonna pay, you know, like $400 for the deck. But if I can get it a lot cheaper, it's actually a very strong deck. And with the new Fusion Monster, the Dark Magician Dragon Knight, oh my god, this deck is so strong. You get a freaking Dark Magician that protects your Eternal Soul and can be used with Circle, and you can use Navigation with. I don't know, guys, Dark Magician, I was actually in the process yesterday on my live stream of making the top 10 budget decks. I think Dark Magician might be eligible now because, well, we have to look at the prices, but Dark Magician might actually sneak in there and be a budget deck. And with the announcement of this Fusion, I actually think Dark Magician is just a top 10 deck overall now, because the Fusion is that good, and it makes the Eye of Timaeus like so much insanely, or so much more insanely useful. So you guys let me know what you think, and if you're mad because you had that Apprentice Illusion, I mean, you only paid 30, like if you had the subscription, you only paid $30 for it anyways. Like the ultra rare Apprentice Illusions are gonna probably stay at, you know, a pretty good amount of value, and we don't even know the rarity of this printing anyways. If it's like a common, then obviously your hollow version is going to hold a lot of value. But if it's like the same rarity, then your card might tank. Honestly, it's probably going to tank either way. But you guys let me know what you think. Are you excited? Was I off my rocker about the whole European thing? Could the Europeans use Apprentice Illusion Magician? I thought it was like I totally thought it was like a Utopia, the Lightning, like Ab-Zero type thing, where like the Europeans couldn't use it, but I could be wrong. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, turn on the notifications for daily videos.